Welcome back. You're live with Expresso at the start of a brilliant week, but of course at the tail end of an inspirational weekend.
Yeah,
I think
man.
all eyes of the world were on South Africa yesterday for the Mandela 100 Global Citizen Festival, and it did not disappoint.
It did not disappoint indeed. I mean, a stadium of over 80,000 music lovers were treated to the best of rewards yesterday when the when the day Mzansi has been actually waiting for since July finally arrived. We've been talking about it here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show for the longest time.
Yeah.
Of course, the Global Citizen Festival Mandela 100. Is there really anything else to talk about?
There really isn't. I mean, especially if you have a look at the Twitter streets right now, even right now,
yeah.
It's still trending. Casper Nyovest is up there,
Yeah.
and of course, Shoma Josie, who kicked off the festivities with an energetic performance that got the crowd roaring. People are still looking for the magical source of energy that Shoma Josie has. Like, where is it? Which water is she drinking? They want some of that. Between all the acts, of course, were powerful pledges and rousing speeches from world leaders and the foremost entertainers in the world, informative clips that gave detailed information about the causes that benefit from the advocacy and the action from the Global Citizen Organization. And of course, the Daily Show host, Trevor Noah.
Man.
My goodness,
Yes.
he was there on the stage as well. He was piecing it all together with the likes of Bonang Mateba, Dave Chappelle, as you can see on stage. And they did a great job. People were loving them on that stage.
Absolutely, man. If we take a look at some of the other artists, African artists like Femi Kuti, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, and Casper Nyovest, like you mentioned as well.
Pause. Casper Nyovest.
Listen, did he not bring fire? He brought fire to that stage. It was incredible. But he shone bright, yeah, absolutely, on the festival stage and displayed the amazing talent that lives within the continent as well, more specifically.
Come
Bro,
on, what
look
planet
at
is this?
Look at that.
You must find yourself a partner in life that looks at you the way that Chris Martin looks at Casper Nyovest. That is like the look of admiration. Like,
Dude, he could not believe what just happened. Chris Martin, my brother, we hear you.
But it's good for these international stars to see local stars in front of their home crowds to understand.
Yeah,
the power.
Get it.
The power.
Filling stadiums.
And there we have Casey Musgraves. We had also the likes of Pharrell, Ed Sheeran, and Eddie Vedder, all united to provide a universal sound that millions rocking around the world. I mean, look at that. It was a festival.
I know Mops posted about 20 pictures of him and Pharrell. It was just like, man. Life goals, man.
And of course, the festival was also held in high honor of Ndate Nelson Mandela, and many touching tributes from people who knew him closely, like Naomi Campbell, and of course his wife, Graça Machel, were brought to the forefront, and they really translated the message of continuing to build a better world based on the ideals and values that he strived for.
Absolutely. And Oprah roused the audience with her keynote address as well, sharing what we can all learn from Madiba's legacy. Now, she spoke about what she believes is truly a global citizen and ended with the clarion call: we're all on this sacred earth to all get along. Can we just get along? We're here to learn, to take care of ourselves, to give a hand up to those who are all falling behind. So pick a cause, get busy, let's build together, let's learn together, let's leave this place locking arms together and creating a better planet in which to live. How's that?
You sounded just like Oprah right now.
I did, didn't I?
You needed to get both your hands in there. The bottom line is, within the circulation of wealth that we have access to, within the network, the strategic network that our industry gives us access to, we can end poverty. Certainly we can do it in this country. I now know this as a fact, but you've got to adopt an attitude of living in the service of others. Let's all make more money so that we can use that money to be able to help more people and end poverty.
Absolutely. And of course, Oprah was preceded by none other than President Cyril Ramaphosa, who introduced the headliners of the festival. Can you believe it? Other than the Carters, Beyonce and Jay-Z, at which point Tubbsy was like, oh my God. He was done. He was done. Now, people who streamed the broadcast or watched it on TV will have noticed that only 25 minutes of the complete set was allowed for public broadcast, and the decision was made by the couple because of their conviction that those who earn the tickets via their activism deserve a unique reward, and that reward is being the only group of people who get to watch their performance in full. And what a spectacular event it was all round, and one that South Africans will be talking about for a while to come. Congratulations to the Motsepe Foundation and Global Citizen for holding hands together and saying to the world that one day we will look back on days like this when we have alleviated poverty, and in the words of Dr. Nelson Mandela say, never, never, and never again.
Never
Completely,
again.
man.
Man, well, you know, it's almost like bittersweet that the festival has now come and gone.
Yeah.
You know, we are going to be talking about it for a long time. Like you mentioned, Twitter is still going on about it. But we must not forget what it is all for.
Yeah.
And you can continue the action journey with a global citizen and give a helping hand that myriad of causes that stand to benefit from this aid. So what you need to do, just head on over to globalcitizen.org to get all the information and also be a part of the generation that turns the world for the better. That's what we need.
That's what it's all about, hey?
Yeah,
That
and
is
let
the
us
show.
know.
Yeah.
We will be your partner. We will be your voice in that mission. Let us know what you are doing to change the world around you and follow in the footsteps of Tata Madiba. But so proud of this country at the moment. Just an unbelievable message just sent out to the rest of the world. Look forward to next year's Global Citizen.
Well, thank you.